The microphone's not working because okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go. Alright, hello everybody. It is great to see everybody. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. Welcome. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been around. And I do apologize. Things have been a bit rocky here and there, but we back here. We back with it. Oh, so alrighty. Oh, I need this to go here. Okay, hang on. We need to fix audios before everything starts to go out of whack. So let's go ahead and go to go ahead and do this. There we go. Save. Okay. Word. Alright. Premiere starts in 2 minutes. Alright. So supposedly this preview is supposed to be really decent and really big. So I am excited. I have also heard some rumors that there are some ideas being thrown around about Game Pass possibly becoming cheaper. So if they announce that here, nope. If they announce that here, then that'd be kind of fucking baller. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie. That being said, let's go ahead and see what they got going on right now, cause I'm excited for this. I know y'all are excited for this. Now, Lizard. Yes, hello, Mantis. Good to see you, friend. How are we? How are we today? Premiere will begin shortly. Oh, anything you guys are hoping to see here? I'm personally really excited to see about the Expanse of Cyrus. I've been following this game, um, quite a bit here and there. Addicted to Crimson Desert. Oh, I have yet to play Crimson Desert, but I really want to. I've heard great and I've seen amazing and great things about it, so it's definitely on my list of games that I want to play this year. Even just a crumb. We're not getting any Elder Scrolls 6 news, unfortunately. I would do a backflip out of my third story apartment if we got any Elder Scrolls 6 news today. I highly doubt we'll get anything. And Todd's already been like very. Last time Todd was asked about it, he was already very defensive about it. Hello? Are we? We're not. There we go. I'll be able to talk more about the Starfield update. That might be so. Pretend it doesn't exist. They even said that about the trailer. Yeah. VJ! Good to see you, friend. How are we? I forgot this was today. Of course you did. Of course you did. I'm kidding. How are you, friend? It's good to see you. Good to see everybody. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Let's check this bad boy out. All right. Saturday can't come quick enough. 10 days straight of getting paid to sit at home. Ayo. Oh, Resident Evil 9. Let me get rid of this chat. I know this isn't Resident Evil 9.
What it will be. The thing that changes you forever.
Is this? This is Resident Evil 9, right?
No one else sees.
No, this isn't.
Shadows. Waiting for its prey.
There's a lot of 18 plus warnings, yeah. Oh.
Shaw took control. There's nothing here. We have learned. We've prepared. And we won't let it happen again.
Okay.
A reckoning is coming.
Hunter the Reckoning Death Wish. Okay. This looks fascinating. 2027 summer. Okay, so it's a vampire game.
Learn more about this world premiere and the dangerous.
I don't know about a vampire game, chat.
Over on Xbox One.
Every time someone's trying to do a vampire game, it's either mid or it's bad. And look what we got with Redfall.
No matter what we say, the choice still has to be yours.
This looks like Genshin Impact.
How far can memory type resonators go before it's
This looks like Genshin Impact. I'm immediately uninterested.
Worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Thrunodian too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
Even if what I choose,
Not more anime slop. Please.
even then, it'll be okay. At least we've tried our best till the end and have no regrets.
Unless this is an actually good anime game, then I'd be interested. But like, I'm getting tired of like all anime games being made into gacha games. It's kind of annoying.
the savior rises.
My scalpel etches your epitaph.
Straight to the stars. Really?
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Wuthering Waves. I was close. Thanks, Cox. Also, the video is pretty quiet compared to your voice.
It was like another life. Everything made sense to you.
Expanse Osiris?
Oh, you're
Hang on.
Right, so you flew in on that?
Now, every voice a tight.
Every single one of these anime style games looks the exact same. So true, dude. So true.
Locked on.
And they all play the exact same too. It's like you're basically playing the exact same game.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
Yeah, this is Expanse Osiris. This is a game I'm actually looking forward to.
Series belongs to Belters. I didn't become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
Fear festering into hatred. Typical.
Try to tell me the visual style differences between Wuthering Waves and Genshin. You're
Protegen let its own enemies in.
I cannot tell you the difference. I don't even think I can tell you the difference between the gameplay of both of them, brother. They're basically just the same game, but just different names. Like, the only anime games that I'm, like, truly interested in is, like, if we get another Digimon game, or, like, something like Code Vein 2, like a anime Souls-like. That I'm down for, right? But any other, like, Genshin clone or anything like that, I'm immediately not interested in. This game, though, right here, this is gonna be fire. Osiris Reborn 2027.
The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, is getting a beta. Find out how to get in and what's in store over on Xbox Wire.
Yeah, I might actually do that. I'm not gonna lie. I might actually.
I'm writing this from our old cell, my friend.
Oh.
Your departure caused quite the commotion back home. But I'm proud
What
of
is
you for
this?
making it out when you got the chance. I've sent this letter to the address I once knew. That empty old farm up in the mountains.
Stardew Valley 2?
Town with good people in it.
I'm kidding.
Welcoming, but not
Maybe.
too inquisitive.
Mommy?
I have fond memories of that place. I hope you can make a few of your own. But be wary.
Pixel Stardew Valley reference?
You'll reap what you sow. You've always had a knack for figuring things out. That resourcefulness will keep you out of trouble, or land you right in the middle of it. Take an old man's advice. Keep busy, lay low. Idle hands are the devil's playground.
This is like a...
Make something of
Oh, I think it's like a
for yourself.
investigation type of game.
Are you still
Oh.
together?
Grave Seasons. Okay. August 14th, 2026. Interesting. Xbox Game Pass. Wait, the Expanse Osiris say it was Xbox Game Pass too? Devolver Digital. Wait, why have I heard Devolver? Why have I heard about Devolver before?
Looks like we're late for this one too. We have to stop getting snacks on the way. Little naps aren't helping either. I get puffy when I don't. But that's beside the point. Let's blast our way out of here before we're cratered next. Time to get serious.
Oh?
Teleport first. Think never.
Is this a multiplayer boomer shooter?
Lava golems? If only I had a garden hose.
Okay.
I'm about to solve everything violently.
You seriously have need, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Alright. It is Game Pass! Oh! Expanse Osiris Reborn is a Game Pass game. Holy. That's actually insane. Don't tell me that's everything that's in the partner preview, dude. Okay, I was about to say, like... Stranger Than Heaven. Oh, I think I saw this revealed, like, maybe a year or two ago. That's it, 5 games. Fuck you. Okay. Yakuza, if it was serious. Maybe? But doesn't that kind of get rid of the charm of Yakuza, though? Damn! Okay. Alright. Xbox Game Pass as well. Damn.
Excited for Xbox presents a special look at Stranger Than Heaven? Discover more about this special deep dive broadcast on Xbox Wire.
Oh, Super Meat Boy. We're finally getting news about this game. I honestly forgot about this. My dog, it is not that serious. It is really not that serious, brother. It is really, really not that serious. Imagine if Dark Souls marketed its game like this. My god. I think ironically more people would actually buy it just for that, like, just for that sake.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh.
One jump at a time.
You will not get past horse. Yeah.
Life is about stories. About where we've been. About where we're going. Still as beautiful as I remember. About the people we meet along the way.
Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to Carl's Pumpin' Mart.
Carl's what, Mart?
Hey, what are you doing to my van?
What does it look like? I'm fixing it.
The things we discover.
Doggo.
Hey, what are you doing out there?
And the things we leave behind.
What?
How will your story end, Alfie?
Forever ago. Okay. Alright. I like kind of a cozy, peaceful game here and there.
Is there a past you wish you could rewrite? Loop start.
Okay. Interesting.
There's not enough time. It's not over yet. I'll change the future. There's still time.
Send to 0. Okay. Dispatch? Finally?
Oh my god. I feel like you've said that a lot in your life.
Summer 2026. It's not coming to Game Pass though. That sucks.
Check out how Dispatch changed the game over at Xbox Wire. Spoiler, they just made all the characters hot.
Dispatch 2? I'd love to have another Dispatch, ironically. Or at least more episodes of it. The hell is this?
What the hell happened here? Where is everyone?
Rebellion? Okay. Forgot Xbox Direct was today. Bro, everybody's been telling me that. Reveal anything cool yet? Some interesting, like, small games. Like, one that's called Ascend to Zero, which is, I think it's like a roguelike with, like, time, like, mechanics and stuff. What is it? That's the one I can think off the top of my head. They revealed that Wuthering, like, they revealed a bunch of other stuff that I can't remember. They also revealed the, like, some other slop. Minecraft too. Yeah, right. This looks like a horror game. ADS Alien Deathstorm. 2027. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Dive deeper into the tense, volatile atmosphere of Alien Deathstorm in an interview with developer Rebellion over on Xbox Wire.
They're really pushing this Xbox Wire stuff.
Listen up, you useless frogs.
What the fuck?
These are great, and I want my next meal now. You have 15 minutes to get into that sewer and find me some food. So start searching, or I'll eat you instead. Use that sticky
Frog Squad?
something nice and juicy.
Yo, me and the boys on Frog Squad when?
Together when you get down there. The sewers change every time.
Yeah, Xboxes usually have those to function. Mia, fuck you, okay? What even is this game? Oh, fucking Christ. Really want to switch to on one hand it sucks, on the other hand Pokopia. Is Pokopia really that good? I've heard a lot of people have been talking a storm up with it. I don't know, it doesn't seem like my kind of game. But like, I've even seen like hardcore Souls players go over to Pokopia and be like, yeah, this is like one of the greatest games. I was like, what the hell? Nintendo, true. It is Nintendo. Who really gives a shit about this? Unless you have kids. Like, me neither, I just want to try it out. Plus, Winds and Waves is coming next year too. That is true. I would love to be able to try Winds and Waves.
This story is full of mysteries, like the zone itself. I could never understand why those guys can't just live in peace. The zone has enough to offer without spilling blood over it. When I heard what happened that sunny day, a
Stalker 2 on Xbox, neato. Yeah.
I was there. It was night, and it was raining.
Do you call this peace, Veronin? Is this what peace looks like to you? My guys, they let your men in, shared their food, and what did they get in return? According to Section 6, Paragraph B of the D4 Agreement, in case of suspicion regarding one of the parties attacking the other, the affected party has the right to secure and surveil a member of the suspected aggressor.
No one is being taken!
That is my decision to make.
There can be no compromises in this war. We are the ones standing between the zone's plague of filth and ordinary people.
Whichever way
Damn.
we go, we always end up in the same exact spot. That's justice. I suppose.
We're starting to get into a Pokemon phase. I just started Y and Omega Ruby, even though I didn't finish Platinum. What? Platinum is literally one of the greatest. What? What? Cost of Hope.
Are you ready, Skiff? To discover the price of freedom.
Stalker 2
Uncover the
Cost
first
of Hope.
details that make up Stalker 2's upcoming major expansion on Xbox Wire.
Oh. Alright. I'm intrigued. I didn't drop it, just taking a break. Okay, but like, go finish Platinum. What are you doing? I'm kidding. Do whatever you want.
전하께 아뢰옵니다.
어?
선천의 주먹이 이미 시들어 죽었사오고 한성 안팎에는 굶어 죽은 백성의 시신이 쌓여가고 있사옵니다. 백성들이 굶주림에 미쳐 이제는 서로의 살을 뜯어먹고 있사옵니다. 살아있는 이가 죽은 이를 잡아먹고 그 죽은 이가 또다시 누군가의 식량이
Mons
되고
Platinum him. True.
식인이 전염병처럼 번지고 있사온데
Just
나라의 기둥이 무너지고
that just puts
있사옵니다.
in my head like someone like being like carbonated like Han Solo.
정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
What is this? Oh, wait, is this Dynasty Warriors? This could be Dynasty Warriors. No, actually, maybe it's not. No, it's definitely not Dynasty Warriors. It's too cinematic to be Dynasty Warriors. What is this? I'm intrigued. We are Platinum, true. Musa Dirty Fate coming 2027. Okay. Hang on.
The inhabitants of the archipelago had quite a range of ideas about who ultimately would come to save them. But even their gloomiest pessimists could never have imagined they'd be pinning all their hopes on a ridiculous old man. Undoubtedly, he was a spry old fellow for someone so...
What is
clearly
this?
beyond his expiration date. But still, what could anyone honestly expect from a walking fossil? Maybe he'd pester everyone with endless
Is
questions.
this a Metroidvania?
Or trace his finger across his maps, which are
Looks
no
like a
different
Metroidvania.
than he. But you'd have to be downright bats to think he'd actually defeat anyone with that funny little cane.
The art style do be peak? It is. Oh.
Of course, one can blindly hope that certain creatures might rather choose to withdraw.
I think it is a
without
Metroidvania.
immense respect for the age-old wisdom of the venerable reanimated museum exhibit. But most won't be surrendering without a fight.
What is this, man?
Isn't that how every ancient geezer recounts the story of his life? Dramatic, fantastic, as if every trivial excursion were transformed into a series of trials, and every new day brought inevitable pain. And were this life eternal, there would be no end to the suffering. It's true what they say. Some people get so old, they simply forget to die.
The Eternal Life of Goldman. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of seems fire. I might actually play it. It does seem kind of gas. What? The art style looks so edible. What? Is this a... Okay. A roguelite? Oh, Hades 2. Speaking of.
In the name of Hades, let's begin.
Speaking of roguelike games.
Let's see how strong you
The roguelike. I'm surprised it's taken this game this long to come on Xbox.
They're going to love this.
It will shine so bright it hurts.
Frog.
Why are you here?
Vengeance for my family.
Hades 2. Coming to Game Pass, April 14th. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow.
The critically acclaimed sequel to the godlike roguelike is coming soon to Xbox. Find out more on Xbox Wire.
I'm actually really hyped for that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited for that. I'm surprised they announced that here.
Just take care of your little freaking robo-zoo and let me do my thing.
What the hell?
All of humanity has disappeared. Sound like the biggest missing persons case in the history of the world? Yeah, thank God I'm on the job. Artificial Detective 2846.
What?
Best detective in the world. Only detective in the world. The point is this, alright? I'm gonna solve this case. There's just one piece in the puzzle that's driving me crazy. No touch me.
She has a Gundam?
These are my toys. I'm a detective, not a babysitter, alright?
What?
What the f-
Triangle Man!
Hold on, kid! I got you.
Artificial Detective. Okay.
Step into the dystopian world of Artificial Detective and meet its creators in a developer interview over on Xbox Wire.
And that's it? That's the final one? Alright. So coming to Game Pass, we have... Let's see, we have... Expanse Osiris, Grave, Seasons. We're not giving a fuck about Wuthering Waves. Stranger Than Heaven, Super Meat Boy 3D. Kind of expected that. Because that was always a Xbox exclusive. Forever Ago, Send to Zero, that one's kind of cool. Alien Deathstorm, completely new game. Hades 2 is fucking amazing. Musa Dirty Fate looks pretty cool, so I'm definitely gonna try that out. And Eternal Life of Goldman also looks baller. No, just the 5 games. Fuck you. Oh. Oh, this is made by Sega. I didn't even know that. Okay, well. That was interesting. I liked it. So let me go back and see this list. So here. Okay, so we got Hunt of the Reckoning Death Wish, which is like a vampire game. I'm not really like I don't have I'm gonna try to keep a neutral position about this game because like every single vampire game that usually comes out in like a modern day like era typically flops. I mean, we saw it with like Redfall, dog, and like Redfall was atrocious. Like, and there's so many other vampire games that were just like not it. Like, realistically, the only one we're waiting for is just Blade at this point. But we don't even know if the Blade game is going to be coming out anytime soon. So, especially since it's being made by Arcane, or at least quote unquote being made by Arcane, we don't know. This game looks alright. I don't know. I'll have to keep tabs on it and see what's going on with it. I mean, the one thing it does have going for it is that it's not made by Arcane, so yeah, that's already a good start. It's not being made by Arcane. I mean, that in itself is like a really great start. Wuthering Waves again, don't give a shit about. I've already voiced my opinion so many times about these gacha anime games. I think that they're just slop, and I think they just need to get the hell out of here. Expanse Osiris Reborn is probably the biggest one here for me. I'm really, really, really looking forward to this game, and the fact that it's coming to Game Pass as well is incredibly exciting. Yeah, I legit cannot wait for this game. Grave Seasons looks interesting. Serious Sam Shatterverse, okay. If I could find other people to play that with, that'd be fun. Stranger Than Heaven is a new game by Sega, which I'm interested to check out. I mean, it is Sega, so Sega isn't necessarily a bad developer, but at the same time, Sega likes to just kind of stick to one thing, and it's usually Sonic, so, like, I don't know how they're going to handle this, but we'll see. We'll see. Super Meat Boy 3D, we already knew about this. This was revealed... When was this revealed? I think this was revealed 2 years ago, I want to say, at a big event. I want to say it was revealed 2 years ago. No, I'm wrong. It was revealed last year in early 2025. So like probably exactly a year ago. I think this is actually revealed at an Xbox Direct and not at a Xbox partner review. So good to see more information about that. Forever Go looks like a cool, like, peaceful, like, lo-fi kind of game. And I don't know, I might try it. I might see what it's all about. Ascend to Zero is a roguelike, I think. So has like time control elements and stuff like that. Might be interesting, might be not. I don't know. There's really not much to go on about some of these games unless you like dig really deep into like the Xbox Wire stuff. So I might go ahead and do that. Dispatch, I mean, everybody knows Dispatch. Everybody's already seen Dispatch. I already have Dispatch on Steam, so like do I really need, like, I don't really need to buy Dispatch on Steam. Oh, sorry. On Xbox, I already have it. So like it's cool to see that it's finally getting an Xbox port for those who don't have Steam or a PlayStation. So glad to see that's happening finally. I don't know if it's a little bit too late or too soon though, to be honest. What was it? Alien, Deathstorm, and Frog Squad are definitely two games of all time, I must say. Alien Deathstorm looks like a horror game from what I'm seeing, or for what we saw. And I'm not much of a horror person. I know that's probably, like, I know a lot of people are probably big horror fans, like Resident Evil, stuff like that. Me personally, not really. I've never really been big on those games, so I don't know if this will be for me. I don't know. We'll see. Frog Squad looks just like a goofy ass game. It reminds me of like Content Warning or like Peak or something like that, or like Repo, in the sense that it's just like one of these like quote unquote friend slop games. I hate using that term, but it's like that kind of perfectly encapsulates what these games are. Like, I don't know. If I get enough friends to play it with, then like I definitely hop on some Frog Squad. But I need a bunch of friends to be able to play Frog Squad with, was the problem. And I don't know a lot of people who would probably play this game. So I don't know. Bluey's Happy Snaps, fuck off. Cost of Hope, a new expansion for Stalker 2. That I'm incredibly interested in. Me and the frogs going to frog ourselves. True. I did not know that Stalker 2 was getting an expansion. And I'm really excited to see where that goes. I haven't played Stalker 2 in a hot fucking minute, so I will definitely need to check that out. I know I'm just like briefly talking about these games, but there's not, like, simultaneously I want to, like, I would like to deep dive into more of what we've seen, but there's not a lot to go on apart from like teaser trailers. So like, is there really much for me to If Stalker would run on my PC, I'd actually play it, and if it didn't take up like 400 gigabytes or whatever the fuck, true. Dude, it takes up like, I want to say like, hang on, I want to say it takes up like, if I look up Stalker 2 on my Xbox, I'm pretty sure it takes up like 130 gigabytes or some shit like that. Like, let's look here. Like, let me show you guys. If my Xbox can load, hello? Oh, my controller turned off. Word. Let's see here. If this will actually load as well. Oh, right. It has to be the S. .t. Yeah, let's see here. Stalker 2. How big is this fucking game? Oh, I can't even see here. Oh, that's fucked. All right. Oh wait, no, I can. 150 gigabytes. 150 gigabytes for this game. Genuinely, what the hell? And if it's that big on Xbox, then I cannot imagine how big it is over on PC. Actually, can I check on Steam how big it is on Steam? Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Stalker 2 is on how many gigabytes can we see on Steam? I might just be dumb. I might just be dumb. And we're just not able to see it. 160 gigabytes of space. Yeah, that's so fucking stupid. Don't know why this game is not optimized for storage, but okay, pop off. Like, genuinely, this game is humongous. So, that's the, that is the partner preview. I'm surprised they didn't talk about anything apart from, like, the games and, like, because there are rumors about, like, Game Pass being, like, becoming cheaper and stuff like that. So, like, I don't know. I guess if we hear anything, maybe we'll hear from, like, I don't know. Maybe we'll just hear directly from them. Next one. Before next one has another Starfield DLC, so for people who still play it. I actually want to get into that DLC. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we should actually talk about that. Because I do want to... Starfield DLC. DLC 2. This has This does, like, interest me. And since I'm finally here, I'm actually able to talk about it with you guys. So, like... I did talk about it in a Discord, like, briefly, but, like... Maybe they should have had sex. That would make the game actually good. Free lanes update. Okay. So this gives us... Ah, fuck. Thank you.
A pilot is only as capable as their starship.
Oh, is this only just like a brief? Oh, this is the announcement trailer. I'm actually dumb. Okay. Let's go into this. Okay.
Uncharted territory. And that's what we're exploring with you today.
Okay.
So it's been a while since we've done one of these. Right? When we release a game, that's the starting point. But we are fully committed to supporting our games after release.
I think when you look back over, the dozen or so updates that we've done up until this point, we did the standalone location story-based DLC in Shattered Space, a lot of quality of life updates.
We added creations. We've added the Rev 8.
We've added a ton since launch.
Okay. So, Free Lane's update and Terran Armada. Terran Armada being the DLC. So...
So we're excited to announce the Free Lanes update and the Terran Armada story DLC.
Player feedback really guided how we brought Free Lanes to life, and it's the biggest update since launch.
And there's a lot of good stuff coming.
Yeah, we're adding tons of new POIs, locations discovered, another vehicle, tons of new spacesuits, weapons to find.
We know what the fans want, and we know what we want, and so now it's time to deliver on that. So today we're inviting players to strap in and join us as we play through our favorite features coming to Starfield.
Okay. So, we're gonna talk about Free Lanes first. Got it.
Interplanetary exploration is what Free Lanes is all about. It brings more to discover, giving players all new experiences mid-flight.
It's basically a cruise mode that we're adding that ramps up to speed to light years, and you just, zoom between planets.
Really a core fundamental part of any space sim or space fantasy is being on your ship and flying from location to location.
Let's get out there and do something new today.
If we can travel to these places, what is the player doing? We can get up, we can walk around our ship, you can do anything you could normally do. You can come over and talk to my crew members.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you.
You can decorate.
Yeah, people are gonna love this.
So what just happened there? Was that an interdiction?
Yeah, that's an interdiction alarm. A unique type of encounter that can interrupt cruise mode. I gotta get back to the helm and see what it is.
Okay.
There are non-combat situations, there are kind of scary situations.
Some it'll just be the wreckage of a ship. I don't know what that is, but let's go check it out.
Really looking at the vast breadth of science fiction and space sims and what you can do.
With any luck, the cargo they have on board will make this worth it.
X-Tech. Okay.
We added X-Tech, and it's sort of this mysterious...
Alright, so far we've gotten basically a new cruise mode, which allows you basically to not have a... They're basically trying to, get around the idea of having it like a fucking... What's it called? A loading screen every single planet. Which is a great change for the game. That's definitely one of the, biggest problems with Starfield is the fact that... Or just in general with Bethesda is the fact that, they're always, they don't hide any of their loading screens whatsoever. At all. And so as a result, it just kind of looks... Not necessarily sloppy. Or, it just looks... choppy, actually. It looks very choppy when you're going to, different areas and stuff like that. It reminds me of, an old MMO or something like that. Where, anytime you would have to, enter a building or, go even in, certain directions into, a different area, you'd immediately be stuck with, you'd immediately be stuck with a loading screen for a little bit.
Resource that visually has similarities to
So
Starborn architecture.
You can use it to enhance your ships, but also like your weapons as well, right?
Yeah. You can go out and you can find X-Tech, and you have an opportunity to roll for a chance to get that legendary effect that you always wanted. I always like explosive.
so now we're able to reroll legendary modifiers on game and on weapons. So this is something that I wanted to find out more about, but there wasn't much on it. Like I wanted to see if it was just to re-roll legendary modifiers, or if we could actually apply new legendary modifiers on weapons. Because if it's the latter one as well, that'd be kind of nice.
Chance to get that legendary effect that you always wanted. I always like explosive. I'm gonna roll until I can pick explosive. So now we have this top tier Grendel that I could have found in the game, but that wasn't enough. So we added 2 new quality tiers above advanced. So we now have a superior weapon quality, and then we added exceptional on top of that. So for those higher level players, there's still more things.
Okay, so re-rolling legendary effects and then 2 new additional tiers of weaponry. Okay. Also new modifiers. So Bloodthirsty is like a lifesteal.
Too exotic. Reckless, for example, magazine size is reduced to 1, but damage is increased, so it's great for sniper rifle. I mean, there's a couple that really sort of stand out. Let's take a look at them.
Hacks are faster, so that's a melee one. Okay.
That's the ultimate space cowboy.
Yeah, right. Check this out. I'm a big fan of the Kismet. There's a 25% chance that your next magazine will be tripled, which when you're firing explosive rounds with a high rate of fire can be a lot of fun. We did add a fair amount of skins. There's always fun.
Yeah, the Constellation skin was...
I don't really think anybody cares about weapon skins, because a lot of people are just going to be modding the guns or having modded weapons anyways.
And we've also added ship modules that enhance your ship's abilities.
My favorite is probably the evasive stealth drive. When you boost, you'll also become stealthy. So what we added was a ship optimization terminal. It allows you to optimize shield systems, weapon systems, engine systems.
Okay. Improve max shield strength by 10%. Okay. So you can just basically max out on like the best equipment and then increase this, because you realistically don't want to do this, like utilize this until later on.
And I think X-Tech allow you to do that in a way that you couldn't really before.
Let's talk about how we improved Outpost for players.
Yeah, we have this great new all-in-one module. Comes fully furnished. You could just plop it down on a shoreline, like here in Gagarin. Get a great view.
You can still decorate it any way you want.
You can customize it. You go change everything up if you want.
But one of the more practical things that we added was a shared Outpost container. This was
Okay, so new module nobody really cares about, but Outpost shared containers is definitely something that this game desperately needed. Which I, again, don't know why this game didn't have it upon start. This is another one of those things where it's like, this feels like it's something that was actually needed for the game. Especially given how outposts are in Bethesda games, like in like Fallout and in Starfield and stuff like that. So you would think that like having a shared container would be something that they would finally make as a given, but they just didn't. It confuses me as to why they didn't just like have this upon launch.
Like, if you build this at your outpost and you load it up and you build it at another outpost on a distant world, that you have access to that inventory.
And that's all shared between any place you build that container and any outpost anywhere. We added Colony War Hero action figures.
This one is interesting.
Yeah, people are gonna love this.
Well,
this reminds me so much of the type of action figure playset that I had when I was a kid. They function
okay.
sort of like
So
in Fallout, where you find an action figure and it gives you a passive bonus.
For example, the medic makes sure you can heal quicker.
Yeah, there are sealed and unsealed versions of them too, so there's a way to display them as well.
Something unique.
Oh, what's
Okay, so basically just like the pops inside of as I said, basically like the pops inside of Fallout. This give so this gives the player more to do, but that of itself still doesn't address the problem of like, yeah, there's a decent amount to do, but there's not a lot of places to go in Starfield. So they're not necessarily hitting the nail on like the playability of this game as much as I would like. Because one of the biggest problems with Starfield is the fact that there just isn't a lot of POIs or points of interest, right? And adding like basically the equivalent of like a fetch quest to the game doesn't like it helps in a slight form, but it doesn't help in the best way possible. Even like the free like the cruise mode, like that is something that helps, but it's also something that still doesn't hit on the nail of like what the game actually needs, which is just more points of interest, more things to go to, like more things to do in new places, not in just the places they already have.
Peaceful little alien creature that is a pet.
Just cute things to have around. Quickly see where their outposts were. And that's a case where the database came up.
I mean, there are people who are going
Again, being able to like see where your outposts are, something that this game definitely needed upon launch. Don't know why they didn't just do it.
Location for everything. You can look at what you have there, you can track it right from there, and go get more of that if that's what I'm looking for.
So much easier to find the resources you need throughout the galaxy. It's huge quality of life up there.
Oh, for sure. After you have all the artifacts, this mysterious prototype schematic will show up in the lodge. It allows you to build this quantum entanglement device, which now lets you take inventory items through the Unity.
When you go into the Unity, it is a sacrifice. But then there's the gameplay reality where I've spent hundreds of hours. I don't want to give up everything. So it's our way of recognizing that players might want to take some favorite items with them, and they can use their quantum essence to do that.
It's literally a loophole to make going through Unity a little less punishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
Okay, this is also again something that should have been like something that should have been upon release. Where like yeah, like New Game Plus, like every single game that has a New Game Plus, like they allow you to take the items that you have over into the next new game. But in this game, they just don't do that. So it's like, what the hell, man? Now they're finally doing that in a form of like a lore kind of loophole, which like is good. That does address some issues with New Game Plus, but again, there's still the big outlying issue.
Now when you defeat a starborn ship, it awards you quantum essence. You can use that quantum essence to upgrade the capacity of your quantum entanglement device. So I'll go ahead and I'll increase the capacity a little. It explains that the maximum capacity is 200, which is a good size inventory. So there's a number of new weapons that we added. I'm going to keep that.
I take my favorite action figures through. That's what I wanted.
I can take my Astra through. You're always going to need Digipix. Let me just grab this real quick. Yeah, so I can take all that stuff through. That process of going through the Unity 10 times and going to all of the temples, that was a big lift. How do we encourage them to really play as Starborn? And it is the ability to upgrade these powers. Once you collect...
This is... Okay. Ability to upgrade powers. This is incredibly, like... such a no-brainer for them to have done upon release. Like... Oh my god. I don't understand why a lot of these things they just didn't do upon release. It frustrates me because a lot of these things, like... Yeah, these are great updates and stuff. But these should have been in the game in the first place. These systems should have been implemented a long while ago. Why were they not put inside of the game in the first place? I don't understand. I genuinely do not fucking understand.
Quantum essence, you can upgrade those powers. regen rate. They can grav dash to close the distance between enemies.
Now I'm at this crazy power level that I could never achieve before. There's even more to Free Lanes that we haven't touched on yet. Anchor Point is a new star station, and it's where we kick off a lot of our new quests. There's a ton to discover here.
Okay, so no POI. Nice.
We have a brand new vehicle. It's called the Moon Jumper. It can boost for days, so you can almost fly this thing. And on a low gravity planet like this, get a lot of airtime.
So we do have a new companion.
So you see the Model G here, super cute. Watching him kneecap somebody, like as they just have a little tick of health left, just makes me laugh every time. He's not the only crew we added.
So Maria can join up with you and be part of your adventure with you.
I like to think I was part of a group, and I murdered all the other children in the womb.
So you've got
Jesus.
but you've also got more challenging foes. New enemy traits will force you to rethink how you approach encounters.
So this guy has a chance to avoid damage and...
Okay, so enemy modifiers. This is something that should have been in the game as well. Like, especially with New Game Plus, a lot of games do implement the system of like giving enemies new modifiers or new strengths to be able to combat you into the new game when you are stronger than them, because it gives them another edge to be able to fight you on an even field. Starfield just didn't have that. Now they're finally giving that, which I don't understand why it's now. They should have had this before.
This was a way for us to make enemies more challenging. There were some other, I'll say, smaller things that we added, POIs on planet surfaces.
This isn't okay. Like, this is what we needed. This is what Starfield needs, is more POIs. More places to go, more more things to do in more places that are new.
For the Rev 8.
And lots more stuff, including your new home away from home.
This is incredible. It seems simple, but this is incredibly exciting.
Players had millions of credits. What is there for them to buy?
The most extravagant thing in the game.
It's a mansion carved out of an asteroid. How cool is that?
Now we're getting to the DLC stuff.
In this DLC, you'll face the Terrans, an advanced militant force with their own vision for the settled systems.
So the Terran Armada is a faction that left the settled systems during the Colony War.
The Terrans don't seem to be known for their survivors. It is our sworn duty to uncover their plans and put a stop to it.
They had issues with both the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective. They consider themselves to be the true children of Earth.
The DLC is going to challenge players to rise up against a full-on armada. And part of your mission is to figure out what their motivation is and to stop them from attacking innocent worlds. They have these mechanized troops, which are a force to reckon with. But not all Terran bots are trying to kill you.
Yeah, so we do have a new companion. His name is Delta, and he is one of the Terran robots. He's not evil, but he is definitely not good.
Designation, friend, not accepted.
And they've got some ships that are really high-powered, incredible pieces of technology.
They've taken the Nova Galactic ships and have added new modules. We went for NASA Tactical, and they have their own weapons. We got feedback from the community where it's like, oh, I wish we had more contemporary like machine guns, less sci-fi, more grounded, and that's what the Terrans are equipped with. And then these guns are highly modifiable, both ballistic and energy weapons. It's pretty terrifying when you're exploring the Terran ships in the dark. The vibe is kind of like a dimly lit, U-boat type of atmosphere. And then you hear a little alert going off, and you realize it's one of the robot pods opening up, and these robots will jump out, and they're deadly.
Okay.
Within the Terra Armada storyline, there's also the incursion system.
There's a number of different objectives that you could have on any given incursion. Some move the story forward.
Exit immediately or risk fatal harm.
And some are out there just for the spoils of war, more X-Tech. The Terrans even have the tech to block grav jumping within a system. They've set up jamming sites called incursions, but with cruise mode, you can navigate to those sites and shut them down.
This is something that we needed as well.
Breath of all the new content.
We're excited for everyone to dive into free lanes in Terran Armada in April, but we wanted you to have something to play right now. So today, we're rolling out fresh Trackers Alliance content. We're adding 5 new targets, all with unique storylines. If you already purchased Trackers Alliance, this content is already included for you. And the complete Trackers Alliance series is available now in the Creations menu.
Okay, so that's all the new stuff with Starfield, and I am optimistic about the fate of where Starfield is gonna go. I still think the problems with Starfield is still arising. Like, there's not enough POIs in the game. There's not enough places to go for the new things for you to want to do. And that's kind of the biggest problem. And, like, I understand that, like, they wanted to leave a lot of it open for modding, but because of how heavily encouraged the, like, paid-for creation system is, the problem is just nobody wants to download a lot of these mods because they're all $10 to $15 to even $20 per mod now. So you're basically paying for, like, full-on DLCs. So because of how encouraged paid to mod is now, is it really a modding paradise, or is it just a cash grab in the way the system works? And thus, as a result, it kind of encourages players to either buy in or leave. Because what you get with Starfield is at this point what you get when it comes to new updates. And then all the rest of the other new experiences you'd want to experience, you're going to have to pay $10 to $15 for. Again. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Starfield has many, many problems. We will have to see where it goes. In the future. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for me today. Check out the socials, linked right down here below. I'm gonna go peace on out. I don't know if I'll be live later on, but I am gonna be busy for the rest of the day, so maybe I'll hop on later tonight. I don't know.